Journey to join BRICS actually started since its inception, because we always saw ourselves as a natural partner or member of this group for a variety of reasons, for our regional role that's always been based on an agenda to be objective, on having the ability to shoulder responsibility in addressing fragilities in our region and beyond. Also, I have to say that we fully subscribe also to the shared values that bring BRICS countries together. And when I talk about shared values, I'm talking about referring to mutual respect, to inclusiveness, to non-interference in internal affairs. We also share the commitments to a strengthened multilateralism.
What would Egypt benefit from BRICS?
Egypt is the largest economy in Africa in terms of nominal GDP, and we're among the biggest 30 economies in the world. And we have the potential, based on assessments of reputed international institutions, that will be coming among the largest 20 in a few years' time. And the potential of cooperation among BRICS and Egypt is enormous in terms of infrastructure, transportations, the variety of service sectors, and manufacturing.
What's Egypt's strategy for BRICS? What are you planning for the next period?
You will find Egypt among the most active members when it comes to stronger ties in areas of monetary and finance, as well as deeper cooperation in trade and investment, as well as harnessing information and communication technology for development. Enhancing logistics and transport, particularly maritime. Also addressing food security challenges.
The local currencies and trading with local currencies is one of the issues that has been discussed in the BRICS, and Egypt and China have been in agreement or a deal with together on trade with local currencies. How are you going to expand this along the BRICS members?
Because of the global inflation that we have been facing in the last couple of years, in addition to the impact and implications of the global economic crises, we have a shortage in terms of hard currencies, not only Egypt, but so many developing countries. And this is something that we have an emerging experience in, and BRICS have already taken some valuable steps. And I think that this will be a common area of interest.
Egypt is one of the also founding members of this bank. How are you going to plan to work with the bank? What kinds of projects you have with the bank, and do you have something also in the pipeline?
Having an additional resources for development finance is always something to welcome, particularly if it's focusing on infrastructure and sustainable development like the New Development Bank. And this is why we were keen to join the bank even before joining BRICS. We do have some infrastructure projects and sustainable development programs in the pipeline.
How do you view China's economic development and the ties with Egypt?
We're talking about the second largest economy in the world. For the last 15 years, so it speaks for itself. And China has been engaged in many of our the development of many of our economic sectors in Egypt. The relations have never been stronger than it is now, and the potential is enormous. We see Egypt also holding a strategic position in the Road and Belt Initiative, and I'm just mentioning this as an example. So I assume that the ties between Egypt and China will continue to grow, and BRICS would also serve as an additional bridge, as I mentioned, in strengthening our ties with China.